What up, folks? Welcome back to ULTRAZILLA Toys, and today I have a review of the REVOLTECH Amazing Yamaguchi Spider-GWEN. Alright, I thought this was a natural time to do Spider-GWEN from REVOLTECH and the Amazing Yamaguchi line, since we just did Gwenpool from Marvel Legends. Now, if you want to see them together, I can certainly accommodate that. They look pretty good. Not bad at all. There you go. We'll do some more size comparisons in a little bit, but I wanted to get that one out of the way. So, Spider-GWEN here. Now, kind of like Gwenpool, I really don't know much about Spider-GWEN outside of her looks. Looks pretty good, you know? So let's get into like all the extras she comes with, all her accessories, starting with the REVOLTECH Kyoto stand. I'm not going to take this one out, but it's got a couple extra arms there, an extra piece in here, and a little grapply piece to go around her waist. So I have so many stands out, I just don't need to take out another one. We've seen these before. So there you go. The cool thing is, like the Spider-Man figure we recently reviewed, she has a magnetic piece that you could pop in her back here. Maybe. It should go in. Or maybe not. Maybe not, guys. Alright, so I had to heat the back this figure up. I put it under some hot water. Let's see if this is better now. It's very tight. I was able to get it in. There we go. Alright, so the magnet is in there. Really tight, but this is funny. I heated up the figure and the wrist got a little looser. That face fell off. It was unexpected, but you know, it happened. There you go. That's how that looks on there. You could pop her on any magnetic surface. She'll be good to go. Here's one right here. If you can see her. So pretty cool. Just put her on any wall you want, and yeah. Pretty cool. I really like this magnet idea, and hers has a ball joint on it, so that's a little different. Really cool. I did notice I think there was some stuck paint in there is what happened. See, it's coming off a little bit on my hand. That makes a lot of sense for why that whole, I'm not even gonna say it. You guys get it. It was stuck. Alright, so let's look at the various hands she comes with. So many hands here, which is good. It's a good thing. You want a lot of hands. If I only could get them in hand. Alright, so what we got here? We got a pointing hand, and they're all done in this like kind of like pearlescent white, which is nice. Thwip hand, you got two thwip hands. You got a couple of closed fists that also have holes in them, so you should put webs in. You got a little open hand here. We're going to see she comes with a cell phone as well, like Gwenpool did. So this is kind of like a pointing hand as well. Nice little array of hands. Let's keep this one in hand as we take a look at her cell phone. If I could get it up. Here we go. She's calling her dad. She got a voicemail from her dad. Pretty cool. Looks good. You know, much better than the Marvel Legends ones. Glossy black on the other side. So that's nice. And I'm guessing this is the hand you could put it in. Somehow. Don't see any other hand that you would be able to do it. I mean, it doesn't really hold it very well. Maybe I gotta put it this way. Well, that's not very good. There's no real good way to lay this in her hand. So that's a bit unfortunate. It does look good, but I don't see any way to properly do it. Now, Gwenpool, let's move on. Comes with 3 different face sculpts, which is cool. I rather a full face sculpt than the eyes that come with like Deadpool and Spider-Man. I find it really annoying and easy to lose, and I lose things easy. I like this a lot. This looks really good. I love like kind of like that pixelation around her eyes, the pink pixelation. It looks really awesome. I just really like how these eyes look. Very nice. There's a little dust on there. Very cool on that one. This one, she looks kind of mean. And then we have her human face, and this is like very anime, and that's like kind of the aesthetic that the Amazing Yamaguchi line is kind of going for with any human faces they do. Looks good. Yeah, the eyes look really nice. The mouth is a little soft, but it looks good. The hair is a nice golden with the, you know, the black hairband there. Very cool. It looks good. Now, to swap out her head, her face, just can pull it off. We'll get back to that one. We'll take a look at that. Let's take a look at these. That's how one of these look. Pretty cool. Take a look at this one here. So that one looks. And finally, we'll take a look at the Gwen face. Whoa, that looks weird. That does not look good at all. Wow, that looks terrible. Sorry, guys. That's like way too small of a face. Oh boy. Okay. That's enough of that. Youch. So, let's take a look at the rest of Gwen, because that looked bad. And then we'll take a look at the webs as well. But let's, you know, since I looked at all the heads, I want to look at this head. It's nice, you know, just normal, standard Spider-Gwen face. Looks good. I really like those eyes. Very nice. And I love the inside of her hood. Love, love, love. I love the pink, and it's kind of pink. It's kind of like almost purpley, like magenta-ish. I don't know. Not really magenta. It's hard to describe. It's a good color, though. It goes really great with that electric blue webbing, so that's pretty nice. I like this hood. It's pretty. It's big, but it's well done. The sculpting is really good on it. I do like the paint on the inside here. That looks nice. Sculpting on the figure looks good. You know, I think they cover up a lot of the joints pretty well, which is, you know, hard to do for a Revoltech, but I think it works out very well on this figure. So the sculpt work throughout looks really good. I feel like this is like a, you know, like the Marvel Legends female figures could take a page from this. It looks, you know, this is a pretty decent, with the exception of, you know, I think Spider-Gwen turned out pretty good. But this is a good one. Really good figure. Really good shape to this one. I like the, you know, the turquoise on the feet. That looks really nice. These are painted a little kind of sloppily on the white there, but it's not so bad. I like the back pattern. That looks cool. Underneath the arms is nice. Really good. The color schemes is really great. I really do like the Spider-Gwen look. Very, very nice. Oh, there's that. Those ratchets that I like. So really nice looking figure throughout. I really dig it. This is sculpted in too. not just paint, sculpted. So pretty slick. The hands she has on are very nice as well. By the way, that's really good stuff. But let's segue into hands. Switching out, and we'll take a look at the webs. Let's put in a thwip hand and get one of these webs. Very similar to the ones we saw with Spider-Man last week. Pop it in this hole in our hand. There you go. A little bit of thwipping action. And that's really good. Now let's try one of these fist hands. Got one of these. Kind of curling a lot on this one. It's really nice. It's a nice shape. Looks really good. Very swirly. Now, I thought this was like a bendy one, but it's really not. It's just done in that way. But that looks awesome to me. I really like it. And then you got this one, which does a different type of curve. Put that in the hand as well. And I mean, I guess you could probably put it in the flipping hand as well. Can't see why not, unless the hole is different. Yeah, doesn't really fit in. So, but yeah, there you go. That's the 3 webs she comes with. A lot less than Spider-Man. That's for sure. But that's okay. Oh, we lost a hand. I don't know where it went. Let's put it on a different one. She's got plenty. I didn't really lose it. It's just out of reach. So good luck. Some decent sculpts on these webs. You know, I wish there was more of them, but they're pretty good. The faces, except for the Gwen. Oh, the Gwen face is actually good. It just doesn't go on very well here. Sculpting is really good. The paint is decent. So I like it so far. And of course, you know, the posing is good. Obviously because it's a Revoltech and that's what they're known for. But I gotta say, I mean, posing plus not an ugly look to the figure is a big bonus. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you're not getting all those like ugly, crazy joints we've seen with Deadpool and Spider-Man. So let's take a look at the articulation now. So this head here is attached inside. This hood is attached on to her head on the inside, so it can go back and forth. And then she's got this big collar here, which is interesting. I didn't even mention that before, but it's kind of cool. So you got a joint at the head and at the neck. That's a Revoltech joint in the neck. So she has a lot of range of motion there. Then at the shoulders, she's got the double Revoltech joint there. Looks pretty good. Not clicky, which is interesting. So, but you get great range of motion. She can go all the way across. You know, very, very good. Her elbow can swivel, and this is just a single Revoltech joint, but it works fairly well. And then you got one at the wrist here for a good range of motion. And her wrist, her body has, you can feel the ratchets in that one. At the midsection there, well, not the midsection, at the upper abs. So that's pretty good. And then at the waist for an extremely great range of motion. At the hips for full splits, kicking forward, some kicking backwards, some really good swivels. Then you got another one right at the upper thigh, which makes it do some crazy motions, and it's covered up pretty good. So I send my kudos there to Revoltech for this thing going on there. That's really good. double jointed here at the knee. You hear all the clicky REVOLTEC joints. That's a pretty standard REVOLTEC joint there. It works really well. And you got swivel action. And you got one at the ankle. Works decently. You can rock it too on the bottom part. That's really good. And then you got the hinge at the foot. So a ton of range of motion here. And it looks good doing it. So, you know, I really like this figure. I mean, you've seen me do size comparisons with this figure to a lot of other figures. It's just, she's a fun one to just keep around the desk. So let's check out Spider-Gwen here with her own size comparisons. Here we have REVOLTEC Venom, Marvel Legends Lasher, we have, oh, he was under my tripod, Marvel Legends Prowler. What a creep. I don't know why I said that, because he's a Prowler. Spider-Woman. Come on, girl. All right. Batman. And the Reaper. So there you go. There's some size comparisons for you. All in all, I think Spider-Gwen so far, as of the ones I've looked at from REVOLTEC's Amazing Yamaguchi line, she's my favorite so far. Definitely really dig her overall. So poses well, looks good, and that's really important. So yeah, this is a fun figure, you know. And that's it, guys. That's all I have for this review. I think I covered everything, and I really dig it. So let me know your thoughts on this one. Did you buy this one? Did you get any of the REVOLTEC ones? Let me know your thoughts on all of them. And yeah, we're going to be looking at more REVOLTECs. Like I said, I've still got a bunch to review, like Venom that you saw here, like Wolverine and Cap and Magneto. So all those are here. All those need to be reviewed at some point. So stay tuned. All right. If you like REVOLTECs, we're definitely going to have them. And if you could please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Until next time. Peace out, peeps.